Hi everybody, welcome at the official press conference for Glory 104. My name is Mark Schaaf. Thank you all for being here and of course everybody watching the live stream worldwide. Glory 104 will take place in the RTM stage tomorrow and it'll feature two four-man tournaments in the heavyweights in which the winners will qualify for the last heavyweight standing on 13th of December when Glory Collision 8 happens. It also features a highly anticipated light heavyweight world title bout between Tarik Khbabez and Bahram Rajabzadeh, and it will be a great night tomorrow. If you want to join us in the venue, go to glorykickboxing.com for your tickets, and if you want to watch at home, make sure you go to DAZN, but also to glorykickboxing.com to see how you can see the bouts. Real special thanks to our sponsors Fairtex, RD Dubai, Mugenhaus and ESN, and of course Memorial Hospitals Group, because they will be the official medic partner of Glory 104. Now, enough talking for me. It's about the guys behind me because these fighters will attend the show tomorrow. Give them a big applause. Milos Cvjeticanin, Nabil Khachab, Bahram Rajabzadeh, Tarik Khbabez, Levi Rigters and Rade Opacic. Yeah, Milos, I'll start off with you. You came into Glory as a light heavyweight, I think 1.5, 2 years ago. Now you're sort of fully into the heavyweights. You can also see it at your body. How does the heavyweight division feel for you?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Good to see you again. And good to be seen. Thank you. You know, my body is not that huge, you know. I'm like 99 kilograms, so don't get me wrong. I'm here to have fun with these heavyweights, you know, to enjoy the fight, to, you know, to improve myself, to challenge myself. And the game plan is to go back, to win this tournament, and the plan is to go back on the 95 kilograms too. When I see this belt, it looks sweet, man. So that's the plan, kind of to take it and to bring it back to Serbia and to enjoy my 95 division.
Thank you so much, Rade. You came into Glory with high expectations. You won your last match. Did we see the real Rade Opacic, or is there more to come?
Well, yeah, man. Definitely there is more to come, you know. So, yeah, I've been training even harder, you know, going camp from camp, getting better, getting even more ready. And yeah, man, let's go for tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fireworks.
Yeah, if both of you guys win, we will have a Serbian finale tomorrow. What does that mean?
Well, yeah, like me and Milos, we're good. And like, as I said many times, we are friends. And also, I respect his dream and his coach and everybody. But yeah, we said like, well, if it happens, we're going to do it as professionally. After, before, we stay friends, and that's it, you know. In the ring, you are for your own, and if it happens, we're going to do it as professionally as possible, and that's it. After, we're going to be on our flight to Belgrade together, so yeah, there is no bad blood.
Thank you. Nabil, you came off a win on Nathan Cook. Am I correct that I saw a different Nabil? You look more eager than normal.
Yeah, of course. I learned much from the game, from the match with Milos. So I'm now motivated and turn it into discipline. Alhamdulillah, I work hard with my coach, so I'm ready.
And does your coach also say that you're more disciplined? Because Said can be, well, sometimes you're slacking a little bit, or at least that's what he says.
Yes, he's, we call it in Dutch kritisch, but it's good. It keeps me sharp, so alhamdulillah. I think he's proud of me.
Levi, your last match against Jamal was a wonderful match. Looked like a finale to me. What did it do to your confidence?
It was a big fight, an important fight. We were really happy with the win, of course, because a lot of was said and done before the fight. But that's in the past now, and all the focus is on this weekend.
When you beat Jamal, we saw Nabil in the crowd saying, "I'm going to kill him, I'm going to kill him." Now, that match can happen if both of you guys win. What did it do to you?
Nah, you know, a lot of things were said, and that I don't take it personal. You know, it's in the heat of the moment. He's emotional. Jamal is his teammate. But yeah, I think we will fight each other in the final.
Bahram, this is the first time you're going to fight for a title in Glory. Does this fight week feel different for you, especially coming off a loss against Mori?
Hiç değişik gelmiyor.
It doesn't come any different. It's the same.
Normally I see you joking a lot. Are you more tensed for this fight? Is there something inside of your system that makes you angry or something like that?
Heyecanın anlamını bilmiyorum. Sadece kardeşimle dövüştüğüm için saygı duyuyorum.
I don't know the word tense, but the only thing is that I'm fighting my brother, so there is only respect.
Tarik, how does it feel for you? He says, I'm fighting your brother. Is it difficult to fight somebody you sort of like?
Ja, weet je, het is, ik mag Bahram heel goed. We hebben gewoon een goede band samen, alles. Maar het is moeilijk, maar ik probeer het voor niet opzij te houden. Voor zaterdag probeer ik even opzij te houden. En dan, inshallah, gaan we daarna nog wat samen eten. Gaat even voor me koken. Hij wil kok zijn, toch?
Yeah, it's difficult because we have a good connection together. But for Saturday, I'm going to try to set it aside. Don't think about it. And after the fight, we're going to eat together, and he will cook for me.
Awesome answer. Both of you are fighters who are willing to fight. You want to bring the fight. Normally, Bahram is like a whirlwind in the first round. You are, most of the time, or at least I think, a slow starter. How is that going to combine in the match?
Ja, ik ben, hoe je het zegt, een beetje een diesel. Dus we proberen over te stappen naar benzine. En dat gaan we proberen te regelen morgen.
Yeah, normally I'm a bit of a diesel, so now I'm going to try to switch to gasoline and try to fix everything on Saturday.
Thanks, guys. It's time for questions from the press. If you have a question, please stand up, state where you're working for, and ask your question in English, please.
Wilson, Telegraaf, Wilson Boldewijn. Ik ga wel meteen even zitten, er zitten veel mensen achter me, Mark, als je het niet erg vindt. Tarik, I sent a reporter to you Tuesday, and you were talking about, well, I'm still the light heavyweight champion because of what happened after my fight. Can you respond to that?
Nee hoor, ik voel me geen wereldkampioen. Ik heb gewoon voor mijn gevoel gewoon terecht verloren tegen Maslobojev. Of hij nou doping heeft gebruikt of niet. Voor mij is dit gewoon een nieuwe begin. En morgen gaan we ervoor zorgen dat we de titel weer meenemen naar huis.
No, I don't feel like a champion at all. I rightfully lost against Maslobojev. I see this as a new start. And tomorrow I'm going to take the belt back home where it belongs.
Tarik, if you look at your last fight, you had a lot of problems with your legs. You're going to do something different now.
Het is gewoon een beetje een kleine onderschatting geweest tussen mij en Maslobojev. Dat ik eigenlijk specifiek niet op bepaalde dingen heb getraind. Zoals met Donnie Abena. Daar heb ik heel goed op getraind. Toen was ik naar Thailand. Nu ga je eigenlijk een beetje precies hetzelfde. Ik ben weer lekker naar Thailand geweest. We hebben een goede gameplan. We hebben goed getraind. Op de benen ook. Dus het wordt een hele andere gevecht morgen. Inshallah.
Rajabzadeh.
Yeah, I'll translate a little bit. I underestimated Maslobojev a little bit. I didn't train certain specific things, like I did for the fight with Donnie Abena. This time will be different. I had a good training camp in Thailand, and I also paid specific attention to the leg, so it's going to be different.
Bahram, in that strange press conference where everybody was talking about food, you said something about, I'm going for the 5 rounds. We're not used to that from you.
Birinci round knockout edeceğim. Olmazsa ikinci round, olmazsa üçüncü round, olmazsa dördüncü round, olmazsa beşinci round.
The game plan is I'm going to try to knock out in the first round. If that doesn't happen, the second round. If that doesn't happen, the third round. If that doesn't happen, the fourth round. If that doesn't happen, the fifth round.
Hello, I'm Alex. I'm with Podlex. I have kind of a follow-up question for Tarik. Do you think Bahram's explosive style could be a problem for his cardio? Dus het uithoudingsvermogen van Bahram, hij is natuurlijk super explosief. Denk je dat 5 rondes eigenlijk onbekend terrein voor hem is en zwaarder zal zijn?
Nou, ik heb ervan geleerd, ik onderschat niemand meer. Dus hij is gemotiveerd, hij vecht eindelijk voor de belt. Ik ga gewoon vanuit dat ik de beste Bahram mogen heb. En dat we gewoon de beste show mogen kunnen geven.
Dankjewel. En Bahram, you said you...
Yeah, sorry. I'm done underestimating people, so I expect the very motivated and the best version of Bahram, and I expect us to put on a great show tomorrow.
And Bahram, you told you could knock him out in any round, or you will do it in as many rounds as you need. Are you adjusting your game plan since you have to fight more rounds?
Arkadaş siz de takmışsınız 5 rounda ha. Her şeyi anlatak mı burada kardeş? Ringde göreceğiz.
Says, you guys are all obsessed with 5 rounds, you know. Let's just get into the ring and we'll see.
Okay, thank you.
I'm Kali from Phoenix. I have a question for Bahram. Do you think your aggressive style is enough to defeat Tarik, or are you going to take a more tactical approach this time?
Abi bu orijinal mı? Hepsi yetecek kardeş, rahat olun.
It's all going to be good. Just relax.
Good afternoon. Daan Akkerberg, Algemeen Dagblad. Question for Bahram. This will be about the title in the light heavyweight. I was wondering, you did some heavyweight fights the last years. Does this category feel like home, and what does it say about your future, or will you be able to switch between the two divisions without problems?
Ne diyeyim abi, yoruldum vallahi ya. Gidip yemek istiyorum. Ağır siklet benim için çok zor. Gerçekten zor. Ben mesela sabah tartıya çıktım 92 kilo. Ben dövüşüyorum mesela 120-130 kiloyla. Tabii ki de o benim için çok zor oluyor. Gerçekten zor oluyor. Kilom fazla kalkmıyor artık. Maksimum 95-96 oluyor. Beni çok yoruyor. Bu 95 kilo benim için çok idealdir. Kendimi çok rahat hissediyorum. Hem hızımı, hem gücümü, hem kontrollü oluyorum. Çok rahat oluyorum ve bu maçtan sonra tekrar aynı kiloya çıkıp veya aynı kiloda kalmam da belli değil. Olabilsin 85'e kadar düşerim. Ruby nerede? Ruby! O Ruby'yi çağırın gelsin.
It's a good question. Actually, I'm tired. I just want to eat right now. But this morning I weighed, and I'm 92 kilos at the moment. So heavyweight is really a challenging sometimes because you're fighting people over 100, 120, 130 kilos. And this is really true. So it's a bit like homecoming. After this fight, I can't say anything yet. If it's possible, I'll go to the middleweight division to 85. And then a shout out to Robbie again to see if that's possible.
Ruby ne oradan durmuş bakıyor? Gelsene kardeş buraya. Söyle kapının arkasına saklanıyor. Gel işim yok gel.
Robbie, why are you hiding behind the door? Just come here.
I have a question in between for Nabil. Nabil, you're going to fight Laiduni again. Excuse me. What are you going to do different in comparison to your last fight?
Comparing to my last fight, it's a different style, you know. Laiduni is southpaw, So it's a different fight. But I fought him before, I felt him, and now I know what I have to do to win from him.
And what do you have to do? What do you have to change in your last fight against him?
It's like always, I need to pressure, but I have to be the smarter guy in the night, because we fought also, we fight now also a tournament. It's very different. But I'm ready for Laiduni, and I will see what is after.
Yes, Geraldo Combat Corps, I have a question for Tarik. You said that you've done underestimating your opponents. Does that mean that you approach your opponents different now?
Nee, ik benader ze niet anders. Het is gewoon, ja, ik weet niet, Masloboyev, het voelde gewoon niet goed. Ik weet niet, heel veel dingen gingen mis, ook in de kleedkamer en zo. Ja, ik weet niet, die partij wil ik zo snel mogelijk vergeten. Gewoon terecht verloren en die partij heeft mij weer met beide benen op aarde gezet. En om weer scherp te zijn. Dat was het eigenlijk. En vergeet onze 4-manstoernoois niet, want dat is ook een hele belangrijke partij.
No, I don't approach my opponents differently than before. It's just, yeah, that didn't feel right in that fight. Everything was off. I rightfully lost that fight. I want to forget about it as soon as possible and focus on now. And please don't forget about our four-man tournaments, because we have some great and important fights there as well.
Emil Sadarian from Stand 'Em Up. Got a question for Milos. Milos, normally, as a light heavyweight, fighting at heavyweight, you fight fighters that are much taller than you. Last time out, when you did the face-off with your opponent, you said, I'm not really sure what to do with a shorter opponent now. So have you figured that out now?
Gosh, I thought Bahram and Tarik took all the questions, man. Thank you. Well, it's different. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna put on the table my own style. You know, trying to push forward, maybe do the distance also. You know, I'm gonna mix it up. That's what kind of fighter I am. You know, I always like adapt to opponent, to ring. So, and I try to improvise and to push forward my style.
And obviously, you were looking at that belt right there. Tarik and Bahram are fighting for it. Who do you think wins this one?
Well, it's difficult, you know, because they're totally two different styles. But I thought about it because it's interesting. Like you said, like Bahram is the very explosive fighter, so strong. On the other side, Tarik he's doing much as he can with his cardio. You know, he's good with it. So we have to make two different fighters mix. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. But my thoughts, maybe first 2 round 3 Bahram, 5th round maybe Tarik. But who knows? It's a fight. As I like to say always, it's always 50-50. I mean, let's get back to me without a question. Soon, when I get back to 95 kilograms, I would like to get a title shot, you know. So I thought maybe about getting rematch with Kroma, and one of 2 of us maybe going to the champion this time. I don't know who's going to win, but I wish them luck both.
Thank you. Question for Levi. You're one of the big favorites in this tournament that's going on, right? Your first opponent is Asadullah Nasipov. You are a big favorite against him as well, but he was talking about you being an easy opponent. What did you think of those comments, and were you surprised at all?
Well, not surprised, you know. People say a lot of stuff. It's all about what you think about yourself, right? And for me, of course, I'm my favorite. And that's what I'm focusing on, not what anybody else got to say.
What do you think of Nasipov yourself? Because he is a fairly technical kickboxer for heavyweight. What do you think of him?
Yeah, very technical guy, talented guy, still young. Really got his own style. But I'm always focused on my own game plan. And every fight, every style asks for a different plan. And that's what we got for this fight as well.
All right, thank you.
Harrison from social media. Question for Rade. How prepared are you to fight in a 4-man coming up this Saturday night, and also facing your fellow countryman, potentially Milos?
Well, when it comes to tournaments, I fought like, let's say 4 or 5 tournaments in my life. So I really love tournaments, because it's different. You don't know what's gonna happen. You can fight more than one time in a night. So yeah, I had a couple experience with the tournaments, and that's it, man. Yeah, to be honest, I really love it because I think the tournaments are the most hardest thing in our sport. So you never know what's gonna happen, and yeah, fighting once, 20, 30 minutes later, you're fighting again, man. So that's why it's not just. It's about the mental strength, a little bit of luck, to get at least injuries as possible. So it's it's really interesting and challenging. That's why I love it.
And how big would that matchup with Milos be in Serbia?
Well, like I said again, it's I mean, a lot of people are already talking about it, but I focus on Mike Kenna. He's my first problem. And first opponent, so I look for that first, So let's go one by one, and yeah, go from then.
Thank you.
Well, I think Rade already said everything about us, Our plan is my plan is always a victory, We're doing it as a professionals, as adults, We're going to put show into the ring if we go to the finals. And the biggest thing, we're going to show what Serbians are made of. I think we are the toughest people on the planet, so we're maybe match up too early, but we're going to show what are we made of.
Hoi, Nora van Rumach. You lost Levi, you lost to Rico. What did you take from that experience, and what would you approach next in your next fight differently?
Well, first of all the focus is on this tournament. But yeah, I've learned a lot. Everything has to be better, physically, mentally, and that's what I will focus on if I meet them again.
Okay. Thank you.
Hi, Gwen from Ringwork. Milo, how was your cocktail last night? Did it give you some extra motivation for the next fight?
Hello, my sweet TikTok partner.
Hey, babe.
I thought I was a bit deconcentrated, but when I think about it, you gave me a lot of strength. I grew my muscles back, man.
I already thought so.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Another time, Daan Akkerberg, Algemeen Dagblad. A question for Levi. Good afternoon. A question about the importance of this tournament, because it's the ticket to the tournament of December. And do you see this as the only way to step up against Rico again, or do you see different opportunities?
Well, like I just said, all the focus is on tournament, not on the title or Rico. But it kind of feels like the only way to fight him again is winning this tournament.
Nabil, right here. I saw that when Milos said that he believes that they are the toughest people on this planet, that you were laughing and shaking your head. Do you disagree?
Of course I disagree. You know who are the strongest. So, but his opinion,
he is really,
mine
believe
opinion.
me, he is strongest, trust me. No, really.
All right, that's it. Thank you for your questions. Give all the fighters one big round of applause. We'll see them later on at the official weigh-ins. So stay tuned, because in a couple of minutes we will start with the official weigh-ins with, of course, the voice of glory, Tim Hughes.